Hello, guys. Welcome back to my fucking channel. And today we are going to be reacting to Discipline by Janet Jackson and Daggery. Because this is the last album that Janet Jackson has dropped. But I have a question really quick. Because I was looking on Wikipedia and stuff, and it said some of these songs were dropped and recorded in like 2008. So I'm just a little bit confused. Is this like a re-release or something? But they're also saying it was released in 2022. So I don't know. I'm confused. But either way, we're going to listen to it and we're going to gag. So we are in our Janet Jackson era, girl. We have listened to every single album up until this point. Okay, so we're gagged. Next week, I will be ranking her albums, and I will be giving you my top 20 favorite Janet Jackson songs. And then I'm going to end the era, like how I started the era, but I'm ending it. And I'm going to read a few comments, so make sure you guys leave some comments if you want to be featured. So this is like bittersweet, but I'm absolutely ready. And I hope we get something gaggery. And if she does release another album in the future, I will be there to listen to it, okay? Let's go. Okay, the first song is called ID Interlude. Let's go. Ooh. Sounded like a spaceship opening. God.
Required voice identification.
Kyoko, it's me.
Confirm. Hello,
Kyoko.
Miss Janet. You are now signed in.
Thank you.
Loading music player. Select album.
Discipline.
Confirmed. Discipline. Now loading.
Girl.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, girlfriend. That was cute. That was a very cute little intro. I don't want to get too deep into it because I want to keep going, but I'm already liking the sound of this and just the thought process behind it. She's giving us an album. Girl, that was really cute. It was giving me alien vibes or like very futuristic vibes. Let's go. The next song is called Feedback.
You can work me out, yeah, that's and it's real, baby, though it's on display. Don't be scared to come on, crack it up, give it to me, come on. I'm gonna feedback, oh, feedback, oh. Any more further, let me put you up on a secret thing. I'm so on fire, flying than a pelican, find another chick better than I don't see us. Cause we amplifier, when you need some feedback, keep going, take it higher. Give it to me, come on. I'm gonna feedback, oh, feedback, oh.
Okay, girl, from that intro into that, it really flowed really well. So already, girl, this consistency is absolutely giving me everything I ever wanted. At first, I was getting futuristic, alienish vibes, but, you know, she always has to throw that sexual innuendo in there, and, you know, I'm just, like, obsessed, okay? If you're hearing the feedback, keep going. Keep doing it, you know? If you get her in my drift, okay? But the overall vibe of the song was, like, giving me photo shoot vibes. Like, I was, like, taking photos, like, you know, like those kind of vibes. I just don't think it's like my favorite song, but it's good, okay? And we're just feeling out the album right now, okay? Let's just say that. And the next song is called Love. Okay. Okay. Oh my god.
Push you down. Spinning round and round like a roller coaster.
Alright. Okay, so I've said this before, but I love the way Janet Jackson expresses herself and, you know, describes on what she feel like is love for her, you know. That was beautiful, okay? I am obsessed with that song. But I want to say this. That song felt like it was 2006, girl, all over again. Like, it, I don't know, it's just giving me, like, real throwback. So I'm having thoughts. Was this album a re-release? Was it something like that? I don't know. I really need to figure this out. And then she had that interlude right there. I didn't even announce that I was listening to it. I just let it play, girl, because okay. And love spins you around like a roller coaster, and a roller coaster is chaotic. Okay, that song felt chaotic, but in a good way. I will say this. That is my favorite song right now on this album so far. So I love chaos. I do. I really do. Especially when it comes off like that. It was good. It was good. But let's keep going. The next song is called Roller Coaster. Okay. This is a gas. Okay. Big. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing it. I'm here. What? I'm still getting those 2000s vibes, those late mid 2000s vibes. She compared love to roller coasters, like chaos. Like I said, roller coasters are chaotic. Relationships can be chaotic. Loving someone can be chaotic. Okay, whether that be good or bad, you know? And it just came off so... Girl, I'm just... Oh my god. I can't even say nothing at this point, girl. Like, she just... she just makes me bop. And it's not even funny anymore. Like, I just... Sorry. That was a bop. 100%. 100% a bop. Girl, it's connecting really well. My god, I'm just shook. That was a bop. But let's keep going. The next song is called Bathroom Break Interlude.
Every time I turn around, there's another guy trying to holler at me. What your name is, what your number is. It's the same thing, you know. Back in there, we gonna shake some things, and we gonna break some things.
Let's hurry up because this bathroom is too funky for me.
I love that. Girly loved that right there. Because I keep saying on Janet Jackson's album, she loves to use an interlude, girl. And she uses them in the right way. Because it makes the album overall just sound a lot more better. And in this instance, I feel like interludes can be bathroom breaks, you know? Just a break from the album, but not too much where it takes you out. You know, that was cute, okay? Love interludes, love when Janet does it, but let's keep going. The next song is called Rock With You.
Rock with you.
Okay, wait. Okay, girl. was not expecting this. Okay, I don't really know what I was expecting. Coming from that last album, girl, everything felt a little messy. Okay, because it was so long since her last album. It felt a little messy. Okay. I felt like I was in a robotic state, in a robotic club, doing robotic sexual dances. That's just the vibe I was getting from that. Oh my god, girl. Like, I don't know how she keeps doing it, but the songs are getting better and better over time on this album. I am appalled in a good way. I love the hyper techno sexual vibes that I'm getting from this album. It's giving me like late 90s almost, but like a lot more higher quality, but with like a modern sound. Okay, if you get what I'm getting at. And I wonder if that's just the theme of this album, to go back to that antique Janet. You know, I don't know, because it's really giving me like old style music, but I'm not mad at it at all. Actually, I'm obsessed, and this might be one of my favorite albums. I don't know, I really don't. But let's keep going. The next song is called Two Nights. I know I keep, every time the song ends, I'm just like, girl. It's because, girl, I'm just, it's unexpected, okay? That's the vibes that I'm getting. Very unexpected. This is a club scene album, okay? I can definitely see this being played, most of these songs being played in the club, girl. And even in that bathroom break interlude, it sounded like they were in a club, girl, and they were about to go out and serve it up. And that's exactly what it's giving me. But once again, Miss Janet Freaky Jackson, she is so freaky. At this point, we love it. At this point, we're obsessed with it. And at this point, we accept her for being freaky, because she's not like the creepy freak, you know, where it's just like, oh, girl. You know, it's more like the classy freaky, because of how it comes off, girl, in these fantastic bops of a song, okay? Just keep serving me up, mother, okay? I'm obsessed. Let's keep going, though. The next song is called Can't Be Good. Oh.
That's why I know this can't be good.
This feels deep. Stop. Okay. I see your motion and where we're going. Kind of. Ooh, my God. Shit. You know when you just have a song and it just like hit you right there, you know? That's really all I can explain it, girl, because that was a bop. Not even just a bop, okay? It's giving me that 90s alternative love song vibe. And I'm just like, oh my God. So Janet has talked throughout her whole career about toxic relationships. She's been in these toxic relationships, okay? At this point, she's talking about it so much, you know, this is her way of getting it out, you know, therapeutic for her, okay? And at this point, she's fallen in love again. And this is not going to end well. It's not going to be good, okay? She sees the signs. She sees the red flags. But she loves it, okay? And that's not a good thing for her, from what we've experienced throughout Janet's career. But, you know, that's my girl. And I'm going to support her either way. Ride, okay? Oh my God. I just like that she's aware and calling things out before they get too deep, and knowing, okay, so basically being aware. That was cute, okay? That was really cute. The next song is called 4 Words Interlude.
4 words. Love, fate, hope, destiny.
Gag. Ooh. So these 4 words, girl, is that what the album is supposed to be giving? Are we about to get deep? Are we about to get deep? I love when she goes deep with those R&B-ish sounds. You know, girl, I'm excited to where this album is about to spin me, because right now, you know, I was not expecting to actually like this album, to be honest. After the last album was good, okay? Don't get me wrong, it was good, but it was one of my least favorite Janet albums. But that doesn't mean that it wasn't good, okay? It was definitely good. I just had some, I don't know, there was just something was off for me with that album. But girl, she turned it around with this one. I'm like, girl, I'm here, girl. You know, I said it was missing interludes, and maybe I was spilling. I don't know. But that interlude was really good. I can't wait. It's going to take us into the next song. So let's go. The next song is called Never Let You Go. Oh.
Funny thing about love would choose and that you stay with me through the complications. I don't wanna think that it's too late. So if something is wrong, let me go and fix it. And if something goes wrong, I don't get around to say what I feel like saying. Wanna give up all my feels like I got nothing left. I remind myself that I'm never gonna let you go.
I was speechless that entire song, just because I was just putting myself into the melodies and those vocals, girl. Her really soft vocals, they just go perfectly, like I've been saying, over these R&B just vibed out beats. I'm just here for this album, girlfriend, for real. At first, it was kind of giving me I never found no other lover sweeter than you, sweeter than you. That song, I don't even know who sings that song, but I know that song. I thought that's what was about to play, for real. But that song is such a classic R&B song, I feel like. And this little part of the album right now is giving me classic R&B vibes. I just love that late 90s R&B vibe. You know, I think everybody does, but like, it's just, oh my God. You can really move and feel to it. I love when Janet makes a song that you feel it's so heartfelt, like she's singing it with her chest. And I love that so fucking much. That was such a good song. She's Never Gonna Let You Go. That pertains to her little problems that she's having, these toxic relationships, but she's never gonna let you go. You know, girl, we need to talk. let's talk. But let's keep going. The next song is called Truth or Dare Interlude.
Are y'all gonna make me do something crazy?
Okay.
Alright, I'll take truth. Wait, I'm her best friend. I'll ask her the question.
Go ahead.
So what's your question? Describe the greatest ex you've ever had.
Ah! Describe the greatest ex you've had. Once again, I'm just going to mention it real quick. The interludes really take you through down the album, and it all fits perfectly. Describe your greatest ex. The next song is called Greatest Ex. Let's go. Oh, what girlfriend? The vocals. Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god. Girl. You. Oh my god. Now, are you guys gonna sit here and tell me that that's not one of Janet's best songs? Like, just musically, sonically. Girl, this album is speaking to me in so many different languages. Like, it might be, because you guys know how I feel about All For You. This might be better than All For You. For me, personally, I just love All For You. I still can't get over it. Not to mention The Velvet Rope. I think The Velvet Rope is such a classic album, okay? But this is like, I just wasn't expecting it to be this great. Oh my god, it's like, girl, that was beautiful. I feel like almost a lot of people have that one person that they used to be with where they just feel like they fumbled the bag, they were the one that got away type vibes, and they blame themselves. They, just shit on themselves because they feel like they missed out on something that just could have been wonderful. But I just love the way it was delivered here. It was such a eargasm, girl. She just really shines for me on these R&B-ish, go get 'em girl type songs. And it was a love song at that. But it was a sad love song. Oh my god. Baby. I'm just obsessed. This is a great, if this is the last album, this is a great last album so far, girl. Okay. But let's keep going. The next song is called Good Morning, Janet Interlude.
Kyoko, is that you?
Yes.
That's you. Come in.
Good morning, Miss Janet. How are you feeling today?
I feel so much better now. Thank you, Kyoko. No. It's time I move on to bigger and better things.
Okay.
I can tell you feel like you're still missing.
I mean, I don't know. It was incredible while it lasted, but I know that I can just do so much better.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so this character, this like robotic character, his name is Kyoko. Girl, first of all, I love a theme. I love it, and I love when they stick with it, okay? This character says she feels like you miss him. Bro, this album is just, it's just the consistency of it all. It's all adding up. It's all fitting together real good. She is in this mood where she's just like missing someone or just reminiscing on the good times or, because she's singing with her heart, girl. She's singing, making me miss this person that I never even motherfucking met. Okay? And she says in this little interlude that she can do so much better. And girl, you can. It might be fun in the moment, but there's still those toxic moments that you just don't want to deal with. So let's keep going because the next song is called So Much Better. Oh. This is T.
Don't need another. I can prove it. Watch me do it. Believe in this.
Oh. Okay. Mother. Okay, Miss Squirrel. We are in, I feel like I am in the 90s listening to this album. And if this album was released in 2022 and was recorded and whatever in 2022, kudos to her. Because it sounds very authentic. And that was a very hip-hoppy, boppy song. Okay, that was really good. And you know what she's doing? She's realizing her worth, waking up and opening up her mind and just letting these people know she's tired of being number two. She can do what the other can do, but better. Girl, wake it up. Wake it fuck up. I am obsessed. And I love these like different voices, or like it's not even voices, it's more like the distortion in her voice and filters on her voice that she uses throughout this album. I'm obsessed. I love albums like this. It's just a vibe. Okay? But let's keep going. The next song is called Play Selection Interlude.
Hi, Kyoko.
Hi, Kyoko.
Music selection. Playlist. Play selection.
Okay. That was cute. I know I sound just very repetitive when I say it, but interludes are important. I'm going to say it. And this is probably going to be one of the last times I say it with Janet. But it's just, she does it so good. And I need you guys to realize that. But you guys do. Because if you're here watching this video, you're a Janet head. And you know that Janet gets down in the paint with this shit. Okay? She be going stupid. And I love it. I love it. But let's keep going. The next song is called The One featuring Missy Elliott.
I get freaky undercover. Let me be the one for your player. Let's see what's behind them Gucci and the wires. Tell me how you want it, baby. I'll do any little thing for you. Tell your ex-girlfriend I say bye, boo boo. Chicks can't see me, I'm way too smooth. This is crazy, people.
I don't know what it is with Janet and Missy Elliott, why they think that they need to make a bop. Okay, you know what? Let me stop. Because on the last album, which was Unbreakable, they had a song on there. And I did not like that song. And that was one of the reasons I just feel so... one of the reasons I feel so down about that album. I just can't with it. It's Missy Elliott. It really is. And I hate to say it because I know Missy is a legend or whatever, but it's just, she really brings it down. Okay, I'm just going to say this. Missy Elliott makes things sound cheap. I'm sorry. She just does. Ugh, don't hate me. But once again, she does have bops. You know, she has bops in her catalog, but I just think that she lost it. She can't make bops no more. I don't know what it is or what happened. But let me refrain from that. I want to say this song right here was kind of a bop, okay? It was way better than the one on Unbreakable, but I still am just like, oh my god. But it's still a bop, okay? And it's not taking away anything from this album from me because I'm still obsessed with the songs that I'm obsessed with, bitch. Okay? So let's keep going. The next song is called What's Your Name? Oh. Okay.
you gotta be so fly. Wish I could see you again, baby. Put it right in my side. Kick the line, hit your back, some design. I just wanna know your name. What's your name, baby? Do you live right here? Do you live right here? 'Cause I ain't never seen you before. But I wanna see you some more.
Okay, girl, I've been saying I feel like I'm in the 90s, and she's talking about a sidekick here. Now, I'm pretty sure a sidekick is that texting thing from the 90s. I never had one because I was born in 1998. I just wasn't really part of that generation awarely. I'm really confused. When were these songs? Were these like scrapped songs? Maybe, possibly? I don't know, but I know one of you better tell me what the hell is going on here because I'm really confused. But I am not upset with it whatsoever. At all. She just has a way of eating me. Okay? It's like you're running into somebody in the club and you like their vibe. You like the way they look or whatever. You want to get to know them better. What's your name? I'll put in my sidekick right now, girl. We can text later for real. And it was just a bop like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too serious. We love that. But let's keep going. The next song is called The Meaning Interlude.
These are some of my favorite definitions.
Okay.
The mental faculties, a moral character, and exercise to punish, penalize, and chastise, an instrument of punishment like a whip used in the practice of self-mortification, or an instrument of chastisement.
Oh my god. Okay, so she's really going forward with this discipline vibe, especially right there. She was just listing off things that are the definition or related to the word discipline. Girl, what? And you know, like it was low-key a bop. Low-key a bop. But then at the end, she kinda got a little dark. Okay. I'm here for it though, okay? So let's keep going. The next song is the title song to this album, Discipline.
Behave, done some things I know I shouldn't do. Discipline tonight.
Okay, girl.
There's something. Take off all my clothes. Daddy, I want you to take your time. Oh, let me cry. You need a teacher, I need a student. I've been very bad. Let me cry. I need some discipline tonight. Baby, don't hold back.
She is so freaky. To me, that was absolute classic Janet Jackson. I don't want to say it's my favorite song on this album, but it is up there. It's in the running. When I listen to these songs over again, we'll have to see. But as of right now, that's definitely going to be in my top 5 because, girl, classic Janet freaky ass Jackson. Right there. Okay? I loved the production on that song. It was just, oh my god, crystal clear, peak. It was peak inside my head, okay? I was really enjoying that song, okay? And for some reason, I was getting, like, Mistress or, you know, like, very, bondage vibes. That's what I was getting, from this song. In a good way, okay? She's really freaky and into it, okay? And this, I feel like this might be where a couple of her relationship problems might come from. She's very freaky, you know, and when it comes to being freaky, there's no limits for her. I mean, obviously there's limits. There's limits for everybody. But there's limits for her. And I feel like some of these men might overstep those boundaries. And that's when she's just like, whoa. But I feel like sometimes she likes to be overstepped. I don't know. She's like a freaky. And I love it so much. Because, girl, I myself am also a freak. So these songs are just like me. For real, she really gets me, and I love that. But let's keep going. The next song is called Back, Interlude.
Miss Janet, I hope you enjoyed your journey. Now it's time to go back.
You know, girl, where the fuck are we about to go back to, you know? But let's not even keep talking. Let's just go. The next song is called Curtains. Let's go. Okay. Yeah.
You see my show, I follow my tour. I heard you scream with 80,000 more. Down, so just wait for my cue. House lights go low. Let's take it somewhere we haven't been yet. No spotlight on more. It's time, so
Okay.
take requests from you.
Hey, girlfriends, I need everybody to put their hands together and start clapping, please. She absolutely just gagged that. Okay, girlfriend. An absolute perfect way to end an album. The curtains are closing, but she makes it a sexual innuendo. Mother. Perfect way to end an album. I am gagged. Give it up, Janet. Give it up. Okay, now it's time to get into my overall review, my top 5, and my rating of this amazing album. Let's go. So, my overall review for this album would be shocking. It's shocking to me. I still am very lost onto when these songs were recorded, if it was a whole scrapped album. Nonetheless, this album, if it would have been dropped back in the 90s or the 2000s, whatever, this would be considered a classic Janet Jackson album. I am going to consider this album a classic Janet Jackson album. It gives you everything. It pulls from everything. The 90s, the 2000s, and even bits of the 2010s. It just is a very classical Janet Jackson album, from the dance to the R&B to the hip-hop. And if this is the last album, girl, you ate it. You ate this the fuck up. I think that musically and sonically, this is one of her best albums, and I don't say that often about people, but this is, from start to absolute finish, a gag. Okay? For real. Okay, so I get my rating on albums from these 5 categories: vocals, production, consistency, writing, and the album cover itself. The first category is vocals, okay? This short of an era, I don't think I've given Janet a 10 when it comes to vocals yet, but I'm going to give these vocals a 10. Her vocals were very solid. You could understand everything she was saying, and they just sounded good, okay? She was reaching in her vocalist bag. But not only that, even the little just like soft vocals throughout the album. Chef's absolute kiss. The next category is production. Okay, now when it comes to the production on Janet albums, I always give them a high rating just because they're an eat. But I'm going to give this one a 10. Everything sounded amazing. Amazing. The slow songs, the more upbeat songs, they sounded good. Everything sounded good, and it sounded like it all fit in this album perfectly. It really came together really good. So yeah. Okay, the next category is the consistency. Now, this is where sometimes she misses, sometimes she really hits hard. This was an absolute hit harder, girl. Those interludes really got me. I love a theme, and it really wasn't it kind of was a theme with the discipline and stuff, but with the Kyoko voice going on, it was really giving me like everything. I kind of felt like I was like watching in like an anime or like a really cute 90s futuristic show or movie. It was really giving. So I'm gonna give this consistency a 10. The album flowed together really well, and this has a lot of replay value. I can see myself actually listening to this album for a long time. This was a great album. Okay, now the next category is the writing. Oh my god, girl. There was a lot throughout this album that I loved. You know, there was a lot of fun stuff as well, like just stuff that you don't really need to take serious when it comes to writing. But her being aware of these spousal issues that she has and just talking about it, I'm gonna give the writing on here a 10 for that alone, because it was the way it was delivered as well. You know, you can have a really good song that's written but have a bad person like perform it vocally, and the song is just not good to me personally. But this was both good, the writing and the vocals on the song. So I'm gonna give the writing a 10. Okay, the last category is the album cover. This album cover is a huge step up from the last few album covers, and not to take anything away from those album covers, because they were eating, they definitely were eating, but this one for me, it really fits the theme of the album so much. I gave Unbreakable and the other two albums not lower ratings, but they weren't 10s, okay, because of the font. It just wasn't giving for me. But girl, first of all, we have to talk about her face. Eating, girlfriend, eating. She's always eating. She always gives me like supermodel-esque vibes. Hip placed to the side, girl. Stomach eating, boobs on point. And then she has the word discipline and Janet on her arm, like painted on her little gloves and stuff. And like I said, it was giving me Bondage vibes, the actual song Discipline. So like it just fits really perfectly, and I'm gonna give this album cover a 10. She's stunning. We stan. Okay, so if you take all the scores for the categories I just named and divide them by 5, you get a total score of 10. This is a perfect album, girlfriend. A perfect album in my opinion. I really think this is a classic Janet Jackson album. The feeling, the vibes, the atmosphere, it just really gives you classical Janet Jackson, a very well-rounded album. Okay, my top 5 from Janet Jackson's Discipline is What's Your Name, Love, Never Let You Go, Greatest X, and Discipline. These were my top 5 songs that stood out to me. There's tons of songs on this album that really stood out to me, but those are just my 5. I want to know your guys' 5, or what is your favorite song from this album, and I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and what you have to say about this album, about what I had to say about this album. But this was a fun little era. I'll talk about it more in a video that I have coming up to end off this era. But I'll say this right now, I really enjoyed this era, and I found a bunch of hidden gems within Janet Jackson's career and catalog, which it was beautiful. Okay, so make sure you come back next week, because we will be ranking her albums. You know, I can't wait for that, and I'm gonna give you my top 10 or my top 20 favorite Janet Jackson songs, so that will also be fun. Okay. This is bittersweet. This is always bittersweet. This is the 3rd artist I've done this year, and oh my god, it's sad. It's sad. But I'll see you guys next week, hopefully, and I hope you guys like and subscribe and come along more on this journey with me to discover new music and whatnot. But I guess that's it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Bye.